All right, NoCoasters, today is Friday, April 3rd. Kind of get in here actually on the workouts. I'll go one at a time. We've got some different variations of today's at-home workout. Hopefully you had a chance to catch that. Let me back up. Down just a bit. All right, let's get going here. We'll go through these one at a time here, okay? So our at-home workouts, all right, I think we're good. No equipment version is going to be a 12-minute AMRAP ladder, okay? The ladder is going to be ascending, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Keep going as far as you can in that 12 minutes of inverted burpees and jumping lunges. We're going to double up the jumping lunge, okay? So in your first round, you're going to do 2 inverted burpees, and then you're actually going to do 4 jumping lunges, okay? Second round will be 4 and 8, and so on, okay? I want to go over, just stick with this one for a second. For our scaling for the inverted burpee, it's a candlestick roll to a handstand, okay? So our candlestick roll, if you remember, is squat down, try to get your butt as close to your heels as you can so that when we get down, we're going to go into hollow body, back up to our feet, and then kick up to the handstand. Okay, that's 1 rep. All right? Again, we've been doing these candlestick rolls while we've been at home. I think it's a really cool different movement, okay? The way that we can scale that specific part of the movement of this of today's exercise is either pad up where you're going to be doing your candlestick roll so that your butt's actually higher than your heels or your feet. Or if you can't do that, you don't have any mats at home to do that, you can actually just push up out of the bottom of the candlestick roll so that you can get back up to your feet, okay? If you can get back on your feet without using your hands, let's do that, okay? As far as scaling the handstand, we can do a kick to handstand where we're not actually getting our feet up all the way. We're going to actually try to get 1 foot up, but leave your second foot down, okay? And if that's all we've got, that's great, okay? The other way we could do it is we do our candlestick roll. I got my box kind of over out of the way here, but if I do my candlestick roll, I stand up and then I just get into that incline push up, okay, and get a push up on the other end, okay? So a few different ways we can scale this inverted burpee. The jumping lunges, if the jumping isn't for you, we can do some just step back lunges, okay? Good, okay, no equipment workout. We're gonna move on to basic equipment workout, and for this one, it is again a 12-minute AMRAP, same rep scheme, 2, 4, 6, 8, keep going. This time, we're gonna do a snatch, okay? This can be, we'll kind of move up here. This can be a barbell. It can be a sandbag. Can be single arm with a dumbbell or a kettlebell, okay? So we're gonna do a snatch, and then we're gonna do an overhead walking lunge if you have the space. If you don't have the space, again, this can be just a step back lunge, okay, but still overhead. All right, so if we're doing it with a barbell or a sandbag, okay, keep it light. This is something we wanna be able to keep moving on, and you're gonna have that dumbbell or that weight in your hands the whole time, okay? If it's a barbell, obviously sandbag, both hands at the same time. Use both hands to keep that weight overhead as you do your step back lunges, okay? If you're using a dumbbell or kettlebell, okay, the kettlebell can be, I'll demo this one. The kettlebell can be from that swing position, okay, and you can alternate hands anytime you want. Okay, if you're doing the dumbbell, I recommend doing a normal dumbbell movement, okay? alternating arms. All right. So once you get done your 2 snatches, we're going to have 4 overhead. We're going to have 4 overhead squats. Keep the dumbbell overhead. And if we're doing step back, okay, we've got 4 step backs for that first, or 4 lunges for that first round. Okay, and again, alternate arms as needed. All right. So that's our basic equipment workout. Full equipment. We didn't get our AMRAP repeats in, or our interval work in this week, so we're gonna mix this up a little bit. Monday, these guys did that. Today, if you have the equipment for this, we're gonna do 5 3-minute AMRAPs. Okay, you're gonna get 1 minute rest in between, and for that 3 minutes, we're gonna cycle through 3 muscle ups, 6 power snatches, and 9 overhead squats, as many times as you can. Okay. For the muscle up, all right, if you have rings, you have a bar, you have your muscle ups, pick either one, okay? Whatever you can do, okay? If you do not have rings, you do not have a bar that you can do muscle ups on, this can be a burpee pull-up, okay? Burpee chest to bar pull-up if you have it, okay? For the power snatch and overhead squat, we're going to use, this is going off of a barbell, we're going to use 40% of your 1 rep max overhead squat, okay? Use that same weight for your 6 power snatches and then get right into your 9 overhead squats, okay? Similar workout, rep scheme, time domain, rest period as the Chief. We've done this, I think we did it last year or 2 years ago for one of our benchmark workouts, which was power cleans, push-ups and air squats, just a little bit different variation. We shouldn't be obviously getting through quite as many rounds in this variation of the workout. Okay, I think that's it for scaling on that one. The strength for our full equipment guys, every minute on the minute for 14 minutes, we're going to alternate between 4 front squats and 8 handstand push-ups. Try to make those handstand push-ups as strict as possible. If you need to put an ab mat under your head or some cushion, a pillow, whatever you have at home, you can do that. If you need to try to build something up to make a deficit, because 8's going to be easy for you, then do that as well. Okay. For the front squats, pick a weight. Okay, that you can do 7 sets of 4 at, knowing that you're going to be going every other minute, and with those handstand push-ups, that front rack is going to get pretty tough too. Okay. Our midline today work is going to be actually the same as our cash out. We'll go over that right now. Our Turkish get up, okay? If you don't have any weight at home, pick up a shoe or pick up just anything you've got around the house, okay? If you can get like maybe a bag of rice or anything that you can just basically hold in that position, you're still going to get something out of this, okay? And everybody else, a dumbbell, kettlebell, whatever you have, okay, is going to work. For this, we start down on the ground. My arm and my same foot, okay, are up, okay? So knees up, arms up. With my hand, I'm going to press into the ground to help me get up into the seated position. Once I'm here, my right hand, left foot is going to take my weight, and I'm going to slide my right knee underneath to get into a lunge, okay? The whole time I'm doing this, I'm actually looking up at that weight. I don't want it to fall off to the side. Okay, I'm supporting that weight straight up to the ceiling. From here, I stand up, and then I'm going to reverse that movement. So back down to my knee, get my hand on the ground, kick my foot through, lower down to my elbow, my back. That is 1 rep, okay? Accumulate 20 reps, okay? Alternate back and forth, 10 each side. That is our cash out for today, okay? Let's take a step back here. For our warm-up, 1 minute jump rope or jumping jacks, okay? A little cold outside yesterday, today, and we want to get you warmed up as best you can while we're still inside, all right? So get a minute of just jump rope, jumping jacks. From there, we're going to Go 3 rounds, just nice and slow for quality. Again, we're still trying to get our body warmed up. We're going to do each round 10 good mornings. If you want to hold a little bit of weight in the front rack or on your back, you can. We can do an unweighted good morning as well, okay? So 10 good mornings, 10 air squats, okay? 10 push-ups. You can do these from your knees or your feet, okay? It doesn't matter, either one. And then we're going to do 10 sit-ups, okay? Cycle through that 3 times. From there, hopefully we're starting to get our bodies warm. Let's get our arm circles forward and backwards, okay? 10 on each side. We'll do our bear hugs. We'll do arm circles and torso twists, okay? Might be getting a little boring by now, but it's efficient, gets our bodies warm, ready to go for the workout, okay? Next piece is our toe touches, okay? Quad stretches, back and forth, and a step back lunge, raising those arms to the ceiling. Cool. Again, 10 of each, and then we're going to finish with our Spider-Man stretches and push-ups to downward dog. Okay? Once we have all of those stretches down, okay, our mobility for today is going to be child's pose. For all of these workouts, we want to be really mobile, or we want to be ready to go in the overhead position. So remember, child's pose is putting our butt down between our heels, reach out and push your head between your arms, okay? Hang out there for about a minute. If you want to, you can kind of alternate, or you can stretch, reach side to side. That's all we got for warm-up. From there, we're going to start warming up these movements, okay? So, again, we'll roll through these really quickly. If you're doing the no equipment workout, make sure you've got this inverted burpee down, okay? Where you have a mat or where you're doing your candlestick roll, we want to be back off the wall in a perfect position, so when we stand up, we kick right into our handstand, okay? Make sure you get a few of these reps. You know how you're doing them. You're ready to go for the workout, okay? Grab 10 to 20 jumping lunges. You'll be all set to go, okay? For our basic equipment, dumbbell snatch, okay? Let's get a few deadlifts, okay, each side. We'll get some high pulls, okay? 5 to 10 reps each side. And then we'll get our snatches, okay? You can do the same thing with the kettlebell. We can do the same thing with the sandbag or the barbell, okay? Once we have that, you can even get some presses if you want here, but let's get that dumbbell up in a good position, kettlebell, whatever we're using, especially if this is single arm. Let's make sure we've got that bicep in behind our ear, and we'll warm up our lunges, okay? And then for those of you who are doing the full equipment, whether we're doing the burpee pull-up, whether we're doing muscle-ups, make sure we get some kip swings, warm those shoulders up really well, get a few pull-ups, and then get yourself into the muscle-up. For the power snatch and overhead squat, you can go through those same progressions. Okay, the snatch grip deadlift, some high pulls, some snatches, some overhead squats, okay? From there, start adding some weight on, and you'll be ready to go, okay? Let us know how you do with this. Only other kind of announcement that I got for you guys is that we are going to try a Zoom class tomorrow morning, Saturday, okay, April 4th at 9 a.m., okay? We'll have some updates and some things you need to know how to get on there on our Facebook group page, and we'll probably email that stuff out to you as well. So pay attention for that. I'd love to see your guys' faces, even if it's through some online stuff, so the Zoom account, all right? Have fun with this, and we'll talk to you guys on our Facebook group page and in Beyond the Whiteboard. Talk to you tomorrow.